To be perfectly honest, it looked like a derelict property.
Not in this particular door, 2 up and 2 down, terrace property. This little old lady opened the door.
And a man's face came through and he said, what do you want?
We immediately knew that there was a problem.
She invited us into her home and we had a discussion about safety in the home, and it was challenging because there were some language barriers there.
First thing I noticed, no doors on the downstairs.
Nothing on the walls, water on the floor. There was a hole in the ceiling in the lounge.
It was like going back in time. It was like pre-war.
She was heating her house with propane heaters.
We found open fires throughout, an old-fashioned 30-year-old cooker. The big factor for me as well was she had 6 kids.
And it turned out the 15-year-old was setting fireworks off inside the house.
I had to constantly reassure him and see how we could help him.
Turns out he was setting rockets and Roman candles off. The woman broke down, she became quite distraught.
So we installed our smoke detectors. We tried to get our message across, if you like, in terms of safety in the home and the issues around the kitchen.
So the 2 firefighters that came in with me automatically went to the 2 lads, separated them out.
We gave her the advice, fitted the smoke alarms.
We calmed them all down, we brought them together. It was quite good because you could see that we'd actually got through to them, especially the lad.
We felt there was more that we could possibly do by getting in touch with other agencies.
So I said, look, if you let me, I'll involve social services, and there's all kinds of help they can give.
I think it's one of the biggest transformations I'd seen.
When we went back, she was living in much better conditions, and we felt that we'd improved her quality of life.
Everything that we could, we got in place. We managed to achieve within a very short space of time.
And she's obviously safer, a lot safer now than what she was before we made the visit.
6 weeks later, we turn up and there on the lawn there must have been 10 or 12 people. Everybody had got out of that house prior to that incident escalating. That for me could have been a real tragedy. If we hadn't gone in there and it was those smoke detectors that got those people out of that house.
400,000 homes visited, more and more people protected, and a real sense that we've become part of the community we serve. We couldn't have done it without the assistance of so many partners. Local authorities, housing associations, primary care trusts, the police, there's too many to name. And of course, our fantastic staff.
The last 10 years have brought a lot of challenges. But the greatest challenge was to stop fire deaths and injuries to the people out there. The depth's right. We couldn't have done it by ourselves. And to be honest, there's still more to be done. You never know. When my time's done, I might get congratulated for being at the quieter station. What do you reckon?
It's been over a decade of achievement that we can all be incredibly proud of. I know I am. But we can't be complacent. We have to keep pushing forward. We have to keep being innovative. But we have to also recognise the part that in the future will be played by the health agenda and the environmental agenda, so that we can make every street, every home, every person in Merseyside protected now and in the future.